Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Ghostbusters alike. Welcome back to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. We're back with the Ghostbusting.
Yay!
There are few who deny.
Last time we wrecked
a
library.
I feel like we're going to get copyright claimed just from Scotty singing.
For my talents are renowned far and wide.
Oh, crunch.
We Crunch, I actually looked up a video of this. You wanna know how somebody managed to get that achievement for doing like under 100,000 damage?
How?
Apparently they just let the AIs do all the work because I think it only counts for your damage.
That makes sense, actually.
But you know how bad the AIs are.
In theory, I could see it being possible to do that on, like, the lowest difficulty setting. You basically just run around and just revive them. I think the only time you have to probably really be careful is when you have...
Well, it's a great read, but nothing about that.
Hard mode or whatever mode.
Well, no, the few spots where you're alone.
It shows up sometimes in Sumerian ritual magic. There's a statue on loan at the museum that features it.
What does it represent?
Just a symbol. Signifies a path to obtain great power.
Also,
Most of my colleagues assume it's an old constellation.
No constellation I ever saw. And I used to tell fortunes on Coney Island.
Is that right? Did you wear a turban?
No, man. A red velvet cape with moons. It was plush.
Get this.
I don't know more about
Winston's
Winston's
some kind
past
of feeder system
jobs.
required to channel energy to a destructor form.
A destructor form? Like Stay Puft?
It's entirely possible that system and this pattern are connected.
It's possible.
Wait, you said the Gozerian statuary at the museum is on loan. From whom?
Ivo Shandor, the architect. Well, the Shandor Foundation. They control Shandor's remaining estate and holdings. Ivo is a big collector of Gozerian artifacts.
By Ivo Shandor the architect, you mean Ivo Shandor the genocidal maniac, right?
That's what I was researching when Gozer attacked me. Shandor's architecture firm was involved in a number of projects around town in the late early 1900s.
Including Dana Barrett's old building on Central Park West.
You mean the one with the extra-dimensional antenna that drew Gozer to our world so he could attempt to destroy it? He had a nice view of the park, though.
Yes, but he also did some renovations on existing buildings and a number of public works. There was controversy, because a lot of people thought the work was unnecessary.
Let me guess. He did some renovations on the public library building on Fifth.
Right, and the Museum of Natural History.
Recent visitations, specific localized paranormal activity, singing Vikings.
They're all connected to Shandor and this pattern.
So, yeah.
What the fucking
Conspiracy, guys.
Well, I mean, you gotta love good conspiracy.
I'm telling you guys, it's the guys in the tin hats outside.
So I believe this is a chair we picked up in one of the missions as a cursed artifact, hanging out. And so as you pick up all the artifacts, they just start filling the place up.
Cold again?
It's
Please
like,
don't call him that.
yeah, this item's cursed, let's put it in our room.
Bad enough.
Heck, cold again? He's not happy. He says that if you guys
It's definitely not going to come back to bite us in the ass.
He'll shut us down for good.
There's one that I'm pretty sure is in a later level. I don't think we've come across it yet, but there's one that you can get that's kind of fun to mess around with. But I don't think we've come across it just yet. Oh, so hey, Slimer.
It's our friend, quick. You know who to slime.
We should warn the mayor.
I don't know, he's likely to just sick peck on us even more.
You should get a closer look at the museum.
Well, the mayor's gonna be at the museum for the exhibitioning opening gala tonight. It's where I need to be too.
Ilissa, you sure make work fun for me. Is business casual okay? I don't have a tux.
Are you kidding? He doesn't want you guys within 3 city blocks of the museum tonight. He thinks you make his campaign contributors nervous. Besides, that Peck guy will
What
be
gave you
at the
that
party, too.
idea?
Okay, Egon will stay here and finish analyzing the data from the library. The rest of us will go in by the service entrance of the museum and lay low. Peter can attend the party as Alyssa's guest and stay in plain sight of Peck.
And that frees
Can
us
you
up to
find the
check out
dictionary
rest of the
definition
building.
of
I
that?
love this plan. It's just dull enough to work. Il, I'm going to bring you a corsage.
Yes, we just arrived at the loading dock. Keep Peck distracted. We're gonna poke around.
Just
Okay. I'll take one for
instant teleportation.
No sign of the curator. Alyssa told me he'd meet us right here.
Who knows, Grunge? Maybe in their travels they've travelled into the DBZ universe and learned that trick.
In case anyone's wondering, I don't think he can actually hurt these things. He just kind of bothers them, but doesn't kill them.
Something wanted out of this box in a big way.
Watch out, black slime. Unchecked can eventually open a full two-dimensional portal. Open doorway. Anything it wants to can come through. If a full portal has been opened, it has to be sealed using your slime blower. That's the key reason we developed that tech.
And I believe we're going to be
Door's
using
sealed shut.
a
Somebody
lot.
find the power.
Find the power. Okay, so we just follow the thingy. And the break stuff. Hello?
Hello?
No, I was just getting stuck on geometry of like a little bit of
Good
wood.
work, Eagle Eye. Look at this.
Oh no.
Something's trailed packing material down the hall here.
Packing material and slime.
Was that a possessor?
Maybe.
I think that was a ghost.
Above, too.
Didn't we used to fight class 2s and 3s every now and then? What happened to them?
Oh no, rolling paint can.
Ah, the good old days. I know we're worried that she'll stir things up around here. I expect we'll see her again sooner than we want to.
Yeah, completely unnecessary to do that, but I like to just
Hello?
to
Who's
make
in
things a little
there?
easier.
Somebody that wants out is who?
Hey, cadet, get in here and clear this off, please.
Be ready for anything. Possessors.
Oh, Dr. Rutherford. Z, meet the assistant curator of the
Oh,
museum.
man was in
Is
the
that
box.
horrible, terrible thing gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You good?
Yes, I suppose so. I'm a big fan. I
Why are the
had
Three
you over
Stooges
for my
mannequins
daughter's
in the
birthday
background?
A couple years ago.
Is that so?
Huh.
Well, I think we can get you a sticker or button or mug or t-shirt or something when we're done here.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Follow me. We'll go through the restoration department.
So yeah, as you can
I don't trust
see,
this guy.
Everyone's got slime blowers on them. In fact, Ray's got his active.
I don't trust this guy in a suit.
There it is again! Don't let it get me!
Don't you worry. She'll have to go through me first.
Or, you know, go in you.
Can you help me?
Hold him down, young blood.
So yeah, this can happen.
A roast?
Also, Winston is already down. For some reason. Come on. Down she goes.
All right! You guys are really good.
Voila. That's fusion-based exorcism in a nutshell. Cleaner than somebody's head spinning all around in barbing pea soup.
Will he be okay?
How you doing, Ray?
How's it buzzing? How's it buzzing? Buzzer was this?
Ah, he'll be fine in a second. After you.
Oh no, if this place is possessed by possessors, we'd better get to Peter fast. Venkman, we found the curator. We're on our way to the Gozer exhibit now.
Like I said, I don't trust this guy in the suit. I don't know why I don't trust him.
You, where to start? Things have been very strange since they started setting up that exhibit.
You don't say.
Well, hello there.
Dig it, Peter. Ray got possessed again.
Aw, Z!
You'll have to go through me first. That's exactly
Well,
what he
possessed
said.
again.
Just like a puppy. Every
Yeah,
day.
because he got possessed in the second movie. Also,
Oh, yeah.
Cutscene territory.
I really should watch that movie again.
No, no, no! I want the Ghostbusters ejected from this facility immediately!
Where's his honor, Pecker? We've got news for him and a photo op.
I like how Ray's
The
in the
mayor
background.
is indisposed right now. Anything you need to tell him goes through me.
Not happy,
Guys.
Peckby. This is for Jock. Wait for him.
Security!
I had way too much to
Remove
drink.
these men
Oh boy.
with excessive force.
And
I love how he-
fly.
I love how he says excessive force and just the flying behind them.
Why do the good ones always play hard to get?
What in the hell is going on here?
They got picked.
And nothing of value was lost.
Possessor ghost.
I forgot how funny that bit of possessed Peck just dancing through the air was.
Party's over, folks. Clear the room. Ray, you stay in the back.
Hurts, doesn't it? Let it all out.
I'll see you all on Rikers Island for this.
Whoa, take a break. Do you ever?
So yeah, we've got a portal up in the sky and possessors all over the place. We'll occasionally take cover in civilians,
The guest.
which you have to hose down. Primarily, I think it's mostly Peck that they like to jump into. Which, of course, is just amusing. So they will also possess each other, or their teammates, which ends up with that cool little icon in the corner. And Peter's down.
God damn it, Peter.
Venkman, get up.
Stay there.
Ow. This can actually be one of the more annoying sections just because of all the way that the possessors will like bounce in and out of people. You can't harm them while they're in there.
Need some help here. Oh, disgusting. Not entirely without scientific interest.
They also shoot projectiles, which I've just noticing. And one of the guys is possessed again. Don't care right now. Get over the trap. There we go.
Get in the ball, I mean the box. How many ghosts are there you gotta fight?
I think there's 4 in total. I just put 1 down, so there's like 3 others. I feel like how they're trying to do like a whole thunderstorm thing going on outside, but it's like not being very well done. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get the ones that are like not stuck inside somebody, even though 2 of them are currently stuck inside my teammates and the other one's down. So this is actually a really bad situation to be in at the moment.
I got a bad feeling about this.
This really is like the not a good idea, but yeah, because there comes the other two now. Get in the box, bitch. Get in the cone. There we go. Yep. So that's what I get for not paying attention. I do remember this is probably one of the more annoying fights, so it does make you swap nozzles a lot between the proton stream and the slime blower. I think those two actually are probably like the most used out of all of the different fire modes this thing gets, because like the shock blaster is cool, but it's not like requisite as much as the slime blower and the proton stream are, because the streams also do they have the thing for moving stuff around, and then of course capturing the ghost, so you have to default to it anyway.
There's so much to show you.
And of course, because it's a checkpoint system, it puts things
since they
backwards a
started
little
setting
bit.
up that exhibit.
So that's kind of annoying.
Well, hello there.
Dig it, Peter. Ray got possessed again.
Aw, Z!
You'll have to go through me first. That's exactly what he said.
Just like a puppy. Every day's the first day.
Jeez.
So you're gonna have to sit through that cutscene again.
Nope, that I know you can skip.
Good, it's not like the cutscenes in some other games. Like, oh, you haven't finished the thing that's connected to the cutscenes. You have to rewatch it all again.
What, you mean like Kingdom Hearts on PS2?
Yes.
No, that was a infamous thing for like a couple of them. Like, even if you've already seen the cutscene, you can't skip it. Especially for like
I think
the
they
hard fight.
fixed that in Final Mix, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I think the final mixes fixed that problem. So like, you can just freely skip the cutscenes as needed, but I could not imagine trying to do that on like the vanilla releases of the game now. Especially with how long some of them are, because I'm just sit through them over and over again. So,
Especially the boring ones. There's a few cutscenes where you're just like, is it gonna fucking end? Any cutscene with Donald in it?
this is the part where if this game had actually been done with a multiplayer co-op campaign, it probably would have been a bit easier, just because like you could have one guy focusing on just sliming anyone that got possessed while the rest of the crew were busy zapping the ghost.
Now, how would it work if your player got possessed? Would you just lose control temporarily of your character?
So I don't think they can actually possess you. I think they just straight up only take you down. The only ones that they can possess are the NPCs. So I don't remember ever having seen the main character, or the player character, getting possessed for this section. So I don't think it's possible. That being said, this is also one of those fights where I can't imagine this one being very easy to try and do with the AIs only. Especially if they get all possessed, and it's like, then what? I mean, you can spray them down to get them unpossessed, but even the slime blower can do damage if you're not careful.
Oh, Vengton.
Oh, great. I'm gonna need another iron shower.
I don't like this
Ectoplasmic residue is by far the least...
It was like a pain in the ass.
It really is.
Somebody get a trap now.
Yeah, one of them's straight down. Keep in the box if possible. Position for that. And two of them are possessed again. And the last one's down. Shit. Let her go. Guys, loose before I get taken out again. Oh, that was close. Just barely got Winston up before I got taken out.
Hmm.
That was ow there.
Alright, looks like they got the capture. Push in the box. Probably locate this thing so it's not in the corner. Get in there. You know, let's throw this one like out here. And someone got knocked down.
Ah, you bastard. Woo. Jesus. So how many have you captured?
I got one
Somebody's
in the
breath.
box. I think there's only 3 of them technically right now, but got one in the box. No one's currently possessing. I don't like the noise they make you, but this screaming is getting on my nerves. Actually, no, I was correct the first time. There's 4 of them. I just saw 2 more back hand over there. And someone's possessed. I don't know. Oh, it's Winston.
Winston! No.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, that's Wilson.
Come on. Come on.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
Get in the box. There we go. 2 down, 2 to go. I'll let them worry about this one. Or maybe I should help after all. Never mind.
They got me! They got me!
Alright, Ray, get your panties back on. Ow. Yeah, we're firing all of our streams in like one small contained area.
Look out! Above you! Could be trouble.
Could be, you don't say. Activate stream.
Activate the Nickelodeon slime.
Ghostbusters, that's sponsored by Nickelodeon.
I just remember this old show that used to be on, like, it used to be like this old kids show on UK, on like TV, where they'd be like, where like kids would like in the end of the show they'd like drop their parents into like a vat of slime.
Because you know, who doesn't want to dunk their parents in the goo?
I remember that. What the fuck was that called?
I don't remember what that was called now, but I remember it. The thing, if you remembered it too. Let me actually look that up.
No idea.
Yeah, it was a.
It's on your left. Now that hurt.
Oh, I remember what it was called, Scott. It was called. It was called Get Your Own Back.
I
Oh my
remember
God.
it now.
Oh my God!
There we go.
Wait, it went on for 12 years. Wait, it went on for 13 years.
Alright, well, we got the possessors down. But someone's still floating.
Alright, you guys go after Alyssa. Be careful. I'll get to security.
Is it over when the fat man laughs?
Apparently.
I'll man the security cameras to triangulate them on the monitors and talk you through.
See you soon, Ray. Let's go, guys.
See you soon, guys. Dr. Rutherford, if you'll show me to security.
Is it still out, or did someone pick it up? Oh, I think one of them picked it up. I was gonna go and grab the trap, but because you could still see it while they were talking, but I guess one of them picked it up.
I don't think that guy is planning to be nice to you. It's a mannequin ambush. Don't bother trying to capture it. Blast him down to nothing.
Oh yeah, this is where the shotgun stuff's coming in useful again. These guys. They're assholes because they throw spears. Ranged attackers, not fun. like any game where if you have someone that uses mostly swords and they're getting gunned at, do not enjoy.
Ah.
And you'll definitely be seeing the AIs getting downed a lot just because of the fact that it's long-range projectiles versus our stuff. But I mean, technically speaking, yes, the Exo pack is, or the Proton pack is ranged as well, but those spears hurt like a motherfucker.
Let's make some noise.
And we always do.
Why is it that if you've had a problem with an entity named Gozer, you bring more shit related to it to your city?
Apparently.
It's like, nothing bad can happen.
Like, we didn't have that deity just stomping around our city in the form of a giant marshmallow man. Not once, but twice now. Let's keep bringing in stuff related to that deity. They are. There we go, got it.
Get to the temple. Let's blow it.
You know, yeah, I remember this area sucking as well. This whole museum sector is kind of just annoying for many a different reason.
Oh, I can see why.
Yeah, that one, yeah, the fight with the possessors, that's a pain in the ass, and then now we've got like all these tight corridors with ranged enemies just lobbing crap down at you. It's not fun. It has been like a little bit since I played through the sequence, but now that I'm playing through it again, it's like, yeah, I remember not liking this part. This sucks. So this is probably where we'll end up racking most of our mission failures. We've actually been breezing through this pretty easily, but yeah, no, this part. Actually, no, just for giggles. Do I have any upgrades that I can do? Yes, I actually do quite a bit. Demo duration, no, don't worry about that. Okay, so I have all the one. I was wondering why this wasn't working. I'm trying to do that, but it won't. That's the one that lets you do the dunks into the trap, and then it'll actually cap them that way. Basically,
Before you do
Super Slammer. Thought I had it before, but apparently I didn't.
I think you mentioned it to us back when we saw the Super Slammer chasing Stay Puft.
Yeah, I mentioned that it was an upgrade, but I didn't actually have it unlocked yet, and now I do. And I know it's prompting me for another upgrade. It's probably one of the lower tier ones for like the slime tether or something.
Oh, he got away.
Ow. Yeah, like I said, narrow spacing, not much room to work with, and then ranged enemies just popping stuff. And now we also got Skull Swarmers. And now I'm being reminded of that one enemy, or the one villain from Batman Beyond, the nuclear one.
Oh,
Blight.
Yeah. Blight.
Look out! Above you!
That was a good.
Taste of stream.
Also, watch Batman Beyond.
I have that on DVD. I have a full.
I know. I'm in the audience. Go watch it.
Yeah, Batman Beyond doesn't have any good video games to like try and play or something.
That was a good movie.
Ray, can you see where they went?
It does.
Reached the security office yet. This place is really hopping.
Yeah, that's the Big 10-4.
That's actually the only part of the Batman Beyond collection I don't have on DVDs. I need to get the movie, but I have the whole series. I bought one of those box set things from Walmart a while back.
Hmm.
And for anyone wondering, yes, you can go and just blast the shit out of all of these display cases if you want to go for the 3 million. And here comes more spears.
Still Blight from Batman Beyond. You killed my father. Yeah. Hey, dear, how little that narrows it down.
That meme.
It's like, yeah, I've killed a lot of people. And you're telling me I killed your father? Who?
I just remember what that show just showed. That show. What happened to Bane after the animated series?
Oh yeah,
He became a shell.
basically.
Oh.
Then you had the one dude who was using the same formula to
Hittites,
make stuff for
Phoenician,
teenagers.
Babylonian,
I'm just sitting there going,
Mesopotamia.
yeah, I was just sitting there going, okay, you know what Bane looked like after using that? You sure you want to use that?
You know, around the office.
Well, you know, it's always that case of like, hey, this guy overdid it, but I can follow or learn from his example and not overdo it, and then ends up overdoing it anyway.
Well, the reason Bane overdid it was because Venom is addicting.
Mm.
Peter, come in.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Man, we've reached the security office. This one is a shambles. It's been
Hell, before
sabotaged.
his Venom addiction, he was one of the
All over
only
place.
characters in DC to have discovered Batman's true identity.
When you're free, no rush.
Yeah.
Open gate
Well, in the
3487.
outside media
Okay.
of the comics, they made him way dumber,
They made him into
which is
the
annoying.
Spanish Bane that we all know of.
Well, in the comics, he was meant to be introduced as like this genius, this like new genius character who could stand up for Batman, and then it was just like, let's just make him a kind of a dumb idiot outside of it. Who's just they just thought, oh, he's strong.
I must have scared him off.
You're not pretty when you're possessed.
Bane's
Sure.
I've got you on the cameras.
Okay.
Coming to the Civil War exhibit. Alyssa just passed through there.
Okay, we're on it. Thanks.
Alright, so a couple of different things. There is an achievement in this room for listening to all of the displays that have these audio things right here. I'm not going to waste the time to do that, but just pointing out that it's here. There's I think like 4 or 5 of them in total, but yeah, there's an achievement here for that.
What doesn't this game have an achievement for?
Let's just pass through here as quickly as we can.
Hey, Grant.
Just remembering.
What does this game not have an achievement for?
That's a good question. Also, we are now caught in the middle of a civil war with ghosts.
I was not expecting to see that today.
More projectile enemies.
What fun!
Civil War? I don't see Black Panther, I don't see Spider-Man. Definitely don't see Ant-Man.
Have you seen that meme of like someone or of them charging, the two teams charging at each other in the airport, and like it shows here's Captain America's team, all still alive. Here's Iron Man's team. Several levels of fucked up between like either dead characters or died at least once thanks to the snap or whatever. I think Black Panther's listed died twice.
I mean, if you think about it,
Also, since Iron Man died in Endgame and Steve survived till the end. I know, it's just really funny to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, so we have Union and Confederate ghosts that mostly are paying attention to each other, but they will eventually start messing with you, especially if you get in the middle of them. I'm trying to show off the slams here. There we go. So, you can get a slam off that's very satisfying. There is also a trick Actually, I think I can do it. I don't, since I have the flame upgrade now, I just need to weaken another ghost and get him in range. Alright, so he's weak enough. So one thing you can do, and I missed my shot there.
Over here, little Hal. Yo, little Hal.
Targeting. Nice. Ow. There's one ghost who's gonna kick my ass, isn't he? Is you can do this. That is also an achievement, by the way. Is hitting a ghost with a slime tether and then slamming him into a trap. There's also one just in general for using the slime tether on ghosts to throw them around, but not really worth doing that much.
If you have the time.
The achievement pop-ups also currently aren't going to show up for me because my Xbox is currently actually unhooked from the internet, and it needs that to actually show that kind of stuff. Like, it's still tracking that internally, so like, whenever I rehook this thing up, it'll probably say like, hey, you got all these achievements. We're doing stuff, but right now it's not going to actually show the pop-up for it. That I even did it.
Oh yeah, keep it going.
So, yeah, pretty much this whole room, just clear out all of the ghosts. It's one big old brawl.
Brawl?
This is also one of those rooms that would be very annoying to deal with, trying to do 100,000 just because how much stuff is in the display cases that you could break. Like, I can't wait to see what my damage total ends up being after this mission. Come on. Get in the thing. There we go.
Why did I just need a horse?
Because Civil War. There's no horse ghost, thankfully, but for some reason they're still making them sound. I don't know.
All I hear is the song Civil War.
Oh, I wish I was hooray.
Yeah, that one.
Let's see you guys fight it out inside that tiny little trap.
I would sing, but one of my terrible thing, and also copyright on it will get you at the worst time.
So yeah, this area has gotten quite a beating. Actually, just for shits and giggles. Because it is one of the things you can look at here is your statistics for financial records. We've already done about $20,000 worth of damage in this museum. Yeah, Times Square right there. That one took such a toll. Look at that, 610,000. That's why I said that one is a very dangerous level for trying to do the 100,000 or less. Okay. No, wait, this is the door we came in, so this is the way we go out. Get a little turnaround in here.
I mean, the building looks basically the same no matter where you look at it, so it probably would be easy to get lost.
Yeah. And cutscene.
We made it to the security office. I can see you guys on the cameras. No sign of Alyssa or her kidnappers, though. In the early 1900s, the museum was run by a board of trustees. Powerful guys, tycoons, captains of industry. The chairman of the board was Cornelius Wellesley of International Steel. The board used the museum as a respectable front for all kinds
They all look
of
like fun guys.
Wait, Jabba the Hutt?
a club run by our favorite evil architect.
I hate that I see
They
that.
hired women from the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. Rumor has it the board conducted all
Charlie's
kinds
Angels?
of nasty rituals using these women.
Oh, jeez. Cursed artifacts you collect will show up in the firehouse.
We've got to find that oozing tub of blubber and Alyssa.
Which I actually realized I haven't run across any of those yet, which probably means I just haven't been walking near... I know we found one of them, but otherwise we haven't been walking near enough to them. Also, yes, black slime hanging out behind these giant statues. That's not ominous looking at all.
Well, here we are. The Egypt exhibit. I practically lived
It is
here
the
when I was
greatest
working on my
enemy to
document.
mankind, ancient Egypt.
You can't get rid of that.
I don't know. Debatable on that one, Scotty.
There was less black slime then.
Alright, so as Ray mentioned, when portals open up like this, you want to climb them. Would have been really useful in Times Square during the gargoyle and the Viking lady fight.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Hey, folks, it's okay. Be calm. Everything's under control.
It's the Ghostbusters! Ghost! Get away! Get away!
For some reason, there's this little war ghost in the Egyptian exhibit. Don't know why, but that happened.
You got lost.
I mean,
Watch it now.
I would make a fucking Night at the Museum reference, but I'm trying to remember the actual name of the character.
Yeah, of course. The trap locks us in with the ghost. Wouldn't it be nice to get locked out every now and then?
So yeah. Now we gotta deal with these guys. They have shields that you have to rip off of their hands before you can really do much to them. I think some of them showed up in the museum before, so like that whole mechanic was introduced prior to this.
Didn't the ones with the shields show up in the library?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I think that the shielding idea showed up in the library.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was about to happen. I saw Winston go for a revive on Bankman, and then he got knocked over instead. And now I got some more Union ghosts in here for some reason.
Ghosts have unionized, oh no.
They're bringing some thunder. Incoming.
Unionized ghosts. That'd be wild.
We demand equal spooking rights.
We also want paid holiday time off from spooking. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we want holidays for every month except October. But we want triple. But they want triple pay during the October months.
Working overtime for them the spooky factor. Oh gosh. Yeah, I thought that ghost was always just like sitting there taking it. Come on. That'll work. Where's the other one? There he is.
I want to know where that ghost Civil War horse is.
The main door is blocked up tight.
That's a very good question.
Check the west wall. There
I
should
can
be
hear
a
it,
door
I just
leading
can't
through
see
the next
it.
exhibit.
So there's a horse somewhere.
I'm looking right at the west.
They never caught that
I don't
horse.
see a door.
Well, I'm looking right at the blueprints and, oh, I get it. Clever. The ghosts use their own dimensionally anomalous signatures to slightly wrinkle a time-space continuum. The door is still there.
Okay.
Good. Thank you very much. Now let's get the hell out of here.
And now we're out at the exhibit areas and back into just plain old hallways.
Where'd Peter go now?
Also, yay, black glue everywhere.
Resident Evil 7? That was a very fucked up game.
I feel like all the new Resident Evils are kind of messed up.
I think that one. I think that one was.
8.
I think 7 was like more fucked up than 8
Now the real
in terms.
Now the real
I mean, I don't know. It has its share of what the fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, okay, who's gonna be brave enough to try and play one of them for the channel?
I will
Not
take
me.
on Lady Dimitrescu. I don't know. But I mean,
The only RE I will play for this channel is 6. Because I know that game a little too well. I'll let you guys fight it out who wants to try and do the other one. And we got more spear checkers, so yeah, and skullhead, so yay. We should start calling the skulls blights. We've got more blights.
Behind you! Run!
We need to go. Let's roll.
Yep, moving right along.
yep.
And we're back in the exhibit area. More Egypt!
Yeah, let's learn about history with the Ghostbusters. History.
I do not like these things. I'm gonna check back here because, yeah, I have a feeling. Might
I
have been
said it before and I'll say it again.
something.
Uh-oh. Hey, over here. Little help? Yo, little help?
Okay, fine. Let me deal with this mess first. Then I'll go explore.
Anybody?
I'm coming, Winston. Shotgun charge!
Go. Oh.
Oh, another artifact popping up. Oh, this thing. And I know there was another one back here. Excuse me. Let's see what this one was. Actually, this is one of the ones I'm trying to remember if you can actually access it from this side or if it's from another side. Oh no, never mind. I just ran right past it. There it is. It's a vase. Oh gosh.
Hey, more trouble.
Yeah, you don't say.
More friends.
Yay, friends.
Yeah.
Friends disappear though. Yeah. Friends come
So
in and friends go bye-bye.
It's good. It's about the experience crunch.
And more of them.
I mean, I just looked up Resident Evil 7, and I think 8 are on Steam.
Yeah, they should all be. I think most RE games that are on Steam, except for like probably the Wii ones.
I think what happened was with 7 is it's because of 7 they decided to try and pull back on the more horrific elements of that game and try and be more horror focused, still having horror elements in there by being less horrific in the story.
I haven't really looked at the whole storyline of 8, so like I haven't watched anyone play through it or anything like that, but it certainly looks like an experience, that's for sure.
Hearing Mark simp over the lady is hilarious.
Well, I mean, hearing Mark simp over anybody is funny because it's Mark.
Gonna have to watch out for you.
He just makes it work.
Hey guys, did you find a
Is this our
Where
shawl?
did that ghost go?
You didn't see him, but he just came through here.
He
So,
must be
so many
heading back to the
people were
world
like
the Gozer
Simbi for it,
exhibit.
but I think he was the one who did it the funniest.
Of course. Because, I mean, who doesn't love a tall vampire with massive bazongos?
Huge knockers. Warm welcome.
What a nightmare.
Thank you. Not the words a rescue hero wants to
I
hear
love
from
this
his
Disney
damsel in
movie.
distress.
I know the
May I
music.
say, your eyes
What the fuck was that Pokemon?
glowing like hot coals.
Peter, I've made an extraordinarily
Also,
frightening
hello,
discovery.
Egon.
I'll go away.
All my data indicate that the ghost world is beginning to push through multiple cross portals from their dimension into ours.
Well, more overtime.
Guys, look.
It's a tubby.
It's a fat bastard.
Now she calls
I'm a
me
damsel in distress.
Block the exits!
Don't let it escape with her.
Hit him with slime.
Do something.
Winston, get the lady out of here before he hits on her again.
In for the big yellow eye.
Watch it with the lasers. You're getting awful close to a crossing.
Who wouldn't like to have that superpower?
Care to tell me why my library, museum, and parade are all going down the toilet?
I keep telling you, sir, the Ghostbusters are nothing but scam artists determined to throw a negative light on you and the
And
city
yay,
and
politics.
extort you for more money.
Weren't you the guy who? Wait.
I own that suit.
Weren't these the guys who literally stopped the
Pipe
ghost?
down.
I know, right?
Mr. Mayor, an enormous event is on the horizon.
Something at the museum exhibit triggered a systemized psychic occurrence. Some mechanism we don't know the nature of yet.
No, of course you don't.
But it's feeding enormous energy somewhere.
Something
The
that's now in
Civil
the
War.
process of breaking down the walls between our world and another one.
This other world is crossing through into ours. It started with simple ghosts and animated monsters.
Now it's getting bigger. We don't know exactly what's next, but there's only room for one city here in this dimension.
Two physical worlds can't exist in the same space. That's just elementary particle physics.
We got a glimpse of the other world.
I love all
John.
the flashing
It ain't
lights
pretty.
and stuff on
It's
these
like
things.
Brooklyn and the Bronx with no Queens in the middle.
Also,
Cold,
minor
steep lava
spoilers
sinking
on
into
those
a
packs, I just
fifth-dimensional
realized.
abyss.
Cockroaches the size of polo ponies.
Panic in the streets.
How'd you like disco to come back? Bigger than ever.
I get it. We're in trouble. So what am I supposed to do?
We need to prepare the city for the
The
worst.
city's my responsibility, not yours. Now go do your job and stop that thing.
You got a bite on your PKE. Scan around for something paranormal with your goggles.
Okay, I actually do want to see something. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, no, if you're paying attention to the pack during those cutscenes, you can actually see another piece of equipment slapped onto it, which is the last weapon upgrade that we get for the thing. For some reason, it shows up in that cutscene, even though we haven't unlocked it yet. Anyway.
Spoilers, honey. Yeah, sorry for being quiet. My cousin came in with his pet dog. Ugh. The thing is clingy.
Oof.
At least they jump up on you and oof. It used to be so small, and then it got big.
Well, this looks inviting.
Oh, this looks
I'll be at
fun.
the office watching over Alyssa. Don't do anything fun without me.
I'm surprised Winston or Bankman didn't volunteer to do that.
Oh, guys, we're going into the Chamber of Secrets.
You left a trail.
Harry
This
Potter
way.
and the Chamber of Secrets.
And now we get to play in the sewers. Yay!
It wouldn't be.
Last time I was in the sewers, I was but a teenager.
Probably goes without
I
saying.
want to ask for context, but at the same time, I don't.
That is your conversation starter. What's strange?
This tunnel network, what could it possibly have been built for?
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it could just be an old steam tunnel.
No way, Peter. The design and valves don't fit for moving steam, water, gas, electric, oil, trains, not even slime.
What about Morlocks?
Morlocks would hate this kind of ornamentation.
I don't recognize the alloy fabrication.
I mean, we are dealing with a madman.
This way, with me.
Okay, that's not ominous.
So it's not steam, not Morlocks, but there's plenty of ghosts.
Right about that. There's more consistent accelerated PKE glowing through here than I've ever seen. But this is not the origin point. This is just a conduit.
Look at the trail. The chairman went that way. He's running down this tunnel.
Okay, if I remember correctly, there's something down this end. Yep, TK's picking it up.
I love it.
This.
Yours, Ecto 1. Why is that a cursed artifact?
Let's see. That's why, because apparently the wheel spins and the car twitches, so it's had a run-in with a low-level possessing sprite who has somewhere else to be. So it's a toy car
So
that
I
wants
love
to
how
drive on its own.
I love how there's massive pylons in the middle of a sewer system and people haven't noticed it yet.
Actually, I'm looking down here. There's not even water in there. There's just blue ghost stuff. It's not even like ecto or anything, or plasm or anything. It's just blue spirit energy.
Question is,
It's the Ghost River.
Maybe it's the new flavour of
does
Ecto
it
Cooler.
feel weird in here to you guys? Like familiar weird?
Like maybe from our first movie, weird.
There's got to be another way around this. The trail leads to this sealed door, then stops. Man, I do not want this jerkball to get away again.
Let's see. Gonna do it. Yep.
Yeah, that was a little harsh. What'd you have against that wall?
It looked at me funny.
The new cadet's all right.
So far, not too shabby.
Egon, I think this
Not
is
too shabby, he's carrying you guys.
CPS. The Meson Collider is extremely precise and deals a lot of damage, but takes a while to recharge. The overload pulse disperses a rapid burst of Meson particles. You can fire each of them independently. They both work great. But you can also use them in tandem. Paint a target using the Meson Collider. After you've acquired the target, all expulsions from the overload pulse will home in on that target.
Yeah, because this is about to become very prevalent. So yeah, this is now the new bit of gear that I was referencing. See, it gives us a little extra weight or heft to the proton wand, and we've got some antennas sticking out the top now. But to do how like it actually retracts when you turn it off, that's kind of fun.
How physically fit is your main character? He's carrying a whole load of junk on his back.
He really is. And this does also have upgrades to it. Let's see if I can buy anything. There it is. Add shot penetration. Actually, I want to upgrade the fire rate on the pulse itself thing. Actually, these are all like fairly cheap upgrades. I'm just grab a few of these. Rate of fire. We'll do penetration. Actually, yeah. Max that all out.
Yeah, of course.
Penetration.
Oh my god.
But can it penetrate you as much as a massive golden spoon?
What are you referencing there?
Russian bad job, and I was binging his videos this morning. I got to the Golden Spoon episode.
That was a fun time, just binging his crap.
Oh my, so much.
Binging with Obama.
Oh, it
We'll put
just
this
seems like
coriander.
a lot because it's alive.
Oh yeah, so here's something fun that I just actually
flowing
noticed. On the Proton Pack, if you're using either the Stream, the Blast, the Shock Blast, or the Meson Collider, the lights cycle.
That doesn't
If you have the
sound good.
Slime Blower on, they're just solid green.
Is it my turn to
all of
lead? I
them.
don't want to jump in front.
Hello, Chairman. Ready to get what's coming to you?
Alright. He's a big one.
Kidnapping is a class 1 felony. We do not tolerate it in our jurisdiction. Get him!
Yeah, where's he at?
It's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Well, it'd help if he'd actually, like, be on screen. So this now becomes, once again, another kind of dueling battle where you have slime portals opening up, spitting out little things that you have to close off the portals for.
Run a full scan.
What if you guys hadn't vaporized the thing? And then you also got to deal with him over there. I was I got a skin on this clown before, but oh well. It doesn't matter, I don't think. That thing. Well, get.
Whoa! Look at him!
Keep working.
That one too. This is a very basic boss fight, so it's not really anything too difficult. Mostly you just don't let yourself get swarmed.
Great slime. You've got him.
Let's see. There he is.
That's it.
I mean, most he does even is just throw projectiles at you. He doesn't really do anything super crazy, and then he runs off.
Hit the eye with everything you've got.
Can't hit what's not on screen, buddy.
Aim high. I'm slime. Get out of
You
here.
are.
This will
It
help
is.
advance our technology.
Run.
Ah, he got me. Uh-oh. Here they come.
Oh yeah, we do have a new slime style ghost up there, the blue one. Mostly they just fly around and spit at you. Nothing too harmful.
Oh, he got me.
And they're also dispersible, so you don't have to worry about trapping them. Alright, Tubby, where you at?
Is this guy's whole deal is he just laughs at you?
Pretty much. That's it. He's not really difficult. It's just
Nice work.
wave combat.
That's how it's done.
He's already done.
I
That's
should have
it.
shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment grid for good. You can kiss off a permanent license. Not
Everyone's
to mention
just
any
like,
chance
blah,
for
blah,
more government
blah.
contracts. You did this to me. And you're going to pay.
You're welcome, you peck.
All right, that's it. That's it. You're done, smart guys. You are done, smart, cool guys. I have the authority, and I'm shutting you and your phony containment grid down now. The whole city will have to pay because of your shenanigans. The whole city.
What? But that shuts you down too.
Well, so be it. I have bigger fish to fry. And get him off me!
think we need to keep an eye on him.
You think?
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Well, get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
Alright, well, with that note, thank you for joining us for this adventure. And find out where we go for the next part of this.
Yeah, we're gonna find out what else is in the sewers, or why was there a massive construction in the sewers.
So many questions, so little answers. See ya.
Bye.